President Trump's planned freeze in spending on federal grants is delayed for 5 days. A federal judge blocked the White House from imposing the freeze. The president wants that pause to allow his administration to assess which federal loans and grants are in line with Trump's goals. But many Democratic state attorneys general want to permanently prevent Trump from withholding federal funding. Another court hearing on the matter will be held on Monday morning.
State and local officials are already taking steps to ensure that people aren't negatively impacted by any spending freeze.
Eric is in the newsroom with more on this. Eric?
Good morning. The judge's temporary hold lasts until Monday, but Illinois joined at least 20 other states in filing suit to stop the funding pause altogether, calling it unconstitutional.
The confusion and concern came not long after a Monday night memo from the White House went out to cities and states saying there would be a pause on potentially trillions of federal dollars meant to fund a wide swath of federal assistance programs.
This is an attack on the nation's most vulnerable populations to cut seniors off from food or strip access to health care from critical patients. Is a display of cruelty driven by the values of this new administration.
The full scope of the White House's orders aren't fully understood at any level of government, but they likely would impact support for veterans, Head Start programs, and education grants.
I made a promise to the people of Illinois. When it comes to threats to our freedom, health, or security, if you come for my people, you come through me.
Adding to the confusion yesterday, Illinois and other states reported problems with their Medicaid reimbursement system. Chicago city leaders are also trying to sort out the details of what programs may lose funding.
These are things that the people of Chicago require from their federal government because those are the tax dollars that we expect to be delivered back to us in those services.
The Trump administration says Medicare, Social Security, student loans, and food stamp systems would not be impacted. It also says the pause is to ensure programs don't conflict with the president's views on things like abortion, transgenderism, and other, quote, Marxist equity programs.
I will not stand silent while they try to impose unconstitutional mandates.
Several national nonprofit organizations, along with state attorneys general, including Kwame Raoul, filed suit in federal court asking a judge to stop the decision.
The executive branch cannot unilaterally disregard appropriations passed by a separate and equal house of government.
White House counsel's office believes that this is within the president's power to do it, and therefore he's doing it.
The White House also added yesterday it is trying to be a good steward of the taxpayer dollars by making sure there was no more money for wokeness. Live in the newsroom, I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.